Something most people don't realize is the majority of car accident victims in Kentucky and Indiana can leave thousands of dollars on the table because they don't know what to do in those first few critical hours and days after a crash. In this video, I'll walk you through the exact steps to maximize your settlement after a car crash in Kentucky or Indiana, from the moment of impact to the final negotiation. These steps can mean the difference between a fair settlement that covers your damages and struggling with medical debt for years to come. Hi, I'm Carl Trueman. As a retired United States Army officer and attorney for over 30 years, I have helped thousands of people across Kentucky and Indiana win fair compensation after serious injuries. If you or someone you love has been hurt, don't face the insurance companies alone. Call me at 502-222-2222 and count on the Colonel. First, lock in what happened while it's still fresh. At the scene, take a lot of photos. Get both vehicles from different angles. Get the intersection, lane markings, traffic lights or stop signs, and anything that shows where the cars ended up. Those details fade fast, and later, the insurance company will lean on uncertainty. Photos keep the story clear before anyone has time to rewrite it. Call the police and make sure a report is made. Exchange information, but don't debate fault and don't apologize. Be polite, keep it short, and stick to the basics. Next, write down what you remember as soon as you can, ideally the same day. Time of day, weather, what you saw, what you heard, what the other driver said, and how you felt right after the impact. This is not about being dramatic. It's about having a clean record while your memory is still sharp. Third, get medical care quickly, even if you feel okay. A lot of crash injuries show up later because adrenaline sets in. When you wait too long, the insurance company starts asking, well, is it from the crash? Why didn't you go sooner? The gap becomes their favorite argument. When you get checked out early, you create a straight line from the accident to your diagnosis. And when you see the doctor, mention every symptom, even ones that feel small. If it's not in the chart, it's harder to connect it later. Fourth, follow your doctor's treatment plan. Go to the appointments, go to the therapy, complete the referrals. This is where people accidentally hurt their claim. They start feeling a little better, skip visits, or stop going because life gets in the way. Insurance looks at that and says, well, they must not have been that hurt. Consistent treatment does two things. It helps you heal, and it creates a clear timeline that supports the seriousness of your injury. Fifth, keep your own simple records. Track missed work, pay stubs, any notes from your employer about time off. Save receipts for out-of-pocket costs like copays, medications, and travel to appointments. And for a quick daily note, it helps more than people think. Just a few lines about what hurts, what you couldn't do that day, and how it affected your sleep or routine. That's how you show the real impact beyond a diagnosis code. Next, don't rush into a settlement. You want a clear medical picture before you sign anything. Settling too early is how people end up paying for future care themselves. Once you sign a release, it's usually over, and that's why quick money may sound attractive, but it can be more expensive later. And last, get guidance before you sign forms or agree to recorded statements. The insurance company does this every day. They know how to ask the questions in a way that creates doubt or shifts blame. Hiring someone who understands the process keeps you from stepping into their traps while you're trying to recover. These steps aren't complicated, but they'll work together. Do them in order and protect your health, your story, and your claim value. So if you've been injured in a car crash in Kentucky or Indiana, and you want to make sure you're doing everything right to protect your settlement, call us at 502-222-2222 for a free consultation. You pay us nothing unless we win. As a retired Army officer, I approach every case with the same discipline and preparation I learned in service. So you can count on the Colonel. And if you want to learn more about the hidden mistakes that could cost you thousands after a car crash, watch the next video where I reveal what not to do